Hi everyone, it's Pat here from the website SophieAirbus.com. I'm on the second stage of my trip in South America. I've left the city in Colombia of Medellin, and I'm now in the capital of Colombia, Bogota. Really interesting place. There's over 8 million people here. It's a massive city. It's really interesting. It's got an edge that Medellin doesn't have. Well, I think anyway, but when you have 8 million people, you're going to get a lot of good stuff and maybe some not so good stuff, you know. So I'm in my apartment. I booked on Airbnb. It's a loft, converted loft, and it's I really like it. I'm like, this is €15 a night. Not bad, is it? And I'm in the Candelara district of the city, which is very near the historic area. And it's a great place for kind of music, and it's like a lot of young kind of Colombians come along here. Most nights the music goes on till about 4 or 5 in the morning. I'll be honest, it doesn't bother me because last night I actually joined them. So when I arrived here, I asked the person that was showing me the place that owns it. The first question you'll always ask in any place in South America, is it safe to go out at night? And she just basically said, don't go up there straight on, don't go to the left, go to the right, but not more than two or three streets, and don't stay out till after 11. Now I've observed most of them, but I'm Irish. I'm not staying in. I'm not going home at 11 o'clock. No way. So, but I wouldn't go a couple of streets more. So that's where I'm staying. It's a short video. I'm just going to show you now some other sights and sounds of Bogota. Enjoy it. Hi, where I am now is the Candelara zone. It's one of the main squares, and it's a really cool area. It's a place where a lot of students gather, and there's a lot goes on here at night time. But if you look there, you can see the really kind of narrow streets, and it's full of bars and restaurants. Now the bars there, they actually look like you're actually drinking in someone's house. It's really cool. I had a couple of beers here last night, and it was really fantastic. I got to speak to some of the locals as well. So this is the square. A lot of young people hang out here. Let's just take a quick look. So they're not just drinking beer. There's a lot of music. They're playing guitars. They're hanging out. There's comedy going on here. There's theatre going on here as well. So this is the place is packed, and I really like seeing students in an area. And I tell you why? Because students equal cheap beer, and the beer is quite cheap around here. So that's the Candelara zone of Bogota. So I just live around the corner, just there, about 1 minute away. So I'm now in Plaza Simon Boulevard in the historic area of Bogota. It's famous, Simon Boulevard. Who was he? He's the most famous man in South America's history. He helped liberate 5 countries from the Spanish: Colombia, where I am now, Panama, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Bolivia, which is actually named after him. And there's a statue of the man himself. Now, it's not a big statue. Now, unfortunately for Simon, he hung around a bit too long, like a lot of these guys do. He tried to be a dictator in the end, and there was actually an unsuccessful assassination attempt on him just around the corner from here. Now, he died of an illness 2 years later. And if you look directly down there, that may look familiar to you. If you're a follower of the Netflix series Narcos, this is the Palace of Justice, and it was stormed by leftist guerrillas in the mid-80s. I think it was the mid-80s. Now, it's famous. The conspiracy theory is that Pablo Escobar, the drug lord, paid for the operation because before the day was finished, they had burnt every scrap of paper inside the building. So, and they reckon that Simon or Pablo Escobar paid for that. Now, I don't know if that's true, because the Colombian military stormed the building. There was a lot of judges killed. There was a lot of civilians killed. And of the guerrilla groups that weren't killed, the survivors were never seen again. So what's the point of getting a big payoff if you're not going to be there to collect it? Because they must have known that they must have known that they weren't going to come out of that alive, you know. So that's if you're watching that series, you might actually know that scene.